agility being drained. That's not good. I already have a little. They're doing all these nasty effects when hitting me. I think... Oh! Oh, their maces aren't enchanted. They're merely using poisons. You saw... If you noticed, I tinged a little green. This means poisons. Now, I have disease, don't I? Apparently not. Ah! How could I forget? I have a Dispel. Very useful. And Detect Magic. And the last second spell. Ooh, yes. Very nice. So, I'll show you what Detect Magic life looks like. No, I can't see anyone. There's no one nearby. Ah, we're back here. This dungeon may be over. It in fact is over, pretty much. I got this little dispel thing. Gets rid of things. It's very nice. As you can see though, it costs a buttload of mana for a little weak-minded orc like me. I need to become a strong-minded orc. Aha! Actually, this dungeon may continue. This may go to a second area within the first area. Woo! Let's try. Yes, it does. Filled with more necromancers. Wonderful. I'm gonna pay attention to the potions I get until I get to the next town. It'll be a little bit more of a town video, because I'm gonna go through all the alchemy, considering I got the ambelics and such now. Which is good. Hopefully I get an enchanted piece of heavy armor or a weapon out of this. Because enchanted armor lasts a lot longer than normal armor, simply because it has stat increases, which are slightly better than 1 or 2 defense points. Slay! More robes of deflection. Very nice. Also, scrolls sell pretty well, which is why mages are good to kill. They have a lot of nice little things. And bandits carry a lot less magical weapons and such, so typically... Until later on, I take mages over bandits any day for my killing sprees. I'll show you what life looks like later. So that was our first... That was a standard side dungeon, standard difficulty. That little adept gave me a touch of trouble, but we prevailed, unlike in that angry mage dungeon where I failed and died. I will not die again. I was tempted to reload and pretend I didn't die, but that would be cheating, wouldn't it? Ah, a camp. Ooh, ooh. This I have not seen. Shame it has absolutely nothing in it, because it looks pretty. It's a little necromantic altar. Actually, I think that has to do with the necromancy chain line when you can put... Because you can't put human souls in a soul gem, but I think there's a special technique you can use to do it, and you need an altar to do it with. I'm not too sure. Anyway, let's see how close we are to leveling. Pretty close. Ah, let's repair. Yes. I must remember more. Now, the main reason we want to repair as much as possible, even just junk loot, is because I think at Journeyman, which is 50 skill, if you have the repair skill, you can start repairing magical items. And I'm getting a lot of magical items from the Warrior Guild questline when I get there. Because, they just give you a bunch of stuff. They're like, oh, hey. Damn it! No, it's just... Actually, if it's a dog, there should be a bandit nearby. Bugger. There is no bandit. Oh god, I'm hoping... Why does the dog have a lockpick, and where did the dog keep the lockpick? Hopefully in its mouth to give to a faithful master. Because dogs have faithful masters. Ah, that's kind of disturbing. Sorry, I'm not too clean with my mind. Anyway, let's keep checking out these camps. They're never big dungeons, they have a chance of having a bandit. I want to find bandits, because they're jerks, but they have gear. They have little nice pieces of armor that I want. Like, I've seen bandits running around with dwarven armor before I have even steel, a full set of steel, which I'll almost have. Now, Kvatch is a pivotal point in the main storyline, because you find the king's hair there. Because there's a big angry gate of Oblivion. We're not going to go into that just yet, though. We're going to wait till about level 8, or until I finish the Fighters Guild for that. That way, I get some nice magical items from it that are my level. Because typically, this game likes to scale items in levels of 4. Lots of camps out here. Only with dogs. It's getting rather irritable. Where art thou, bandit? Oh, it's a rat. Oh, this changes things. Haha, baseball. With rats. Rat ball. I'm not even sure if it's a ball. It might just be base rat. How many iterations of that are there? I shall have to find out later. Now I shall continue to this camp. Up here. I think there might be a bandit, or if that's just a dog. Also, your character's pretty capable of climbing steep things, but if it gets too steep, you're in for a bit of trouble. Because you can fall down for quite a long time. Ah, here we have bandits and nightshade. Ah, nightshade, delicious. Ah. Oh no, these are reasonably easy to kill bandits. Nice thing about bandits is you can find loots of all sorts, because they have mages, archers, and mage archers, it would seem. Your friend died easier. You disappoint me. Yeah, yeah, and also playing with humanoid corpses, funner than playing with monsters. Bend over. Ooh. Haha. Ignore my wiles there. Just merely self-amusement. Of course, they have food as well, which we can use to make restore fatigue potions, or just eat the food as it is, and beer. Beer. I don't like beer that much. I suspect my orc would like beer, though, knowing orcs. Now, we have some nightshade. Now, I think in Morrowind, my friend told me these do not actually damage health. Excuse me for a second, viewer. Hello again, viewers. To you it may have been a few seconds, to me it was an hour. Haha. Anyway, here we are near Kvatch. Now, you're not going to want to go up the town. You may hear some noises in the background. That's just Oblivion, Ventrilo ticking off. Don't worry about that. Anyway, up here we have Kvatch, a town with a Oblivion gate in it. Now, we'll deal with that later. I don't think the Daedra drop too much magical loot. They might. I've forgotten. I think they may. But we're gonna wait a little while. We're gonna get a couple of the Fighter Guild quests out of the way. That way we have a bit of gear, and we don't have to worry too much about how badly a certain Daedra known as Clan Fear hurt. These Clan Fear Daedra are incredibly dangerous, and particularly due to my orcish low agility, they cause a lot of knockdowns. And as you can see, we leveled off repairing stuff, yeah. But the amount of damage they do is incredible. It's kind of scary, actually. Simply because of the fact that they knock you down even when you're trying to block them with a shield. I don't know why. It's like they're using fist weapons when you're on 0 fatigue. Whatever it is, I want to avoid them for now, somewhat. Just until we've gained a couple of levels. We might try it at around level, I don't know, 8. Whenever the Fighters Guild quest is complete, or I'm a little bored of them. Whatever. Anyway, you're coming up to the town here. It's not going to be too long. And the grass out here gets really pretty, particularly when you have bloom on. I don't have bloom on, because that would lag up the system massively. And frankly, I can't see anything when I'm out here with bloom on, because the other grass...
Come on! Run while there's still time! The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.